I have drop now, and make sure that in case we go long, we want to make sure, of course, that we can still do our next battle.
No worries. We're about on schedule. We're maybe a couple minutes behind, but not too bad.
We're five behind right now, I
That's
think.
fine. We'll be okay. All
Yeah.
right, Zath, talk to me about the BLOF lineup here on Northern Waters.
All right. So BLOF has brought Yamato and Ohio, so they want 18 inches or nothing. They've got Moskva, Stalingrad, Des Moines, and Salem. Interesting to bring the Salem with that little T-Rex radar. And they've got Marceau, Shimakaze, and Vampire Deuce, as you like to call it.
Yes, I love seeing Vampire Deuces. I want more Vampire Deuce. Give me all the Vampire
Yes.
Deuce. From the
Raptor's
south,
all about that V Deuce.
indeed, opposing them from the south, flying the flag of KAG is Shikishima, Ohio, Des Moines, Venezia, Moskva. Also going for destroyer here, Zath. Daring, Shimakaze, Holland, and Ragnar. Now, Ragnar kind of walks that line between cruiser and destroyer. She fills a destroyer spot, but she's really kind of a little pocket light cruiser, if we're honest. She certainly has light cruiser guns and light cruiser health. From the north, BLOF using the Marceau speed to dive right into the B cap. We'll have to see if he can hold on to it. Probably will. It looks like the Moskva and Des Moines radar are going to be well out of range. They're not going to be able to stop him from that. Both teams going for an AC split here. 5 red ships, 5 green ships headed to C. 4 red ships, 3 green ships headed to A, with that lone green Marceau working in the middle of the board.
Right. I kind of like the decision to back into B cap there. I think that's good.
No, with Marceau speeds, that's absolutely the way you want to play this. That gives him the ability to just floor it out of there if he needs to. But the good news is that he won't need to. The Moskva's 15 kilometers away. The Des Moines is 14 kilometers away. Yeah, the Marceau's going to pick this up easy. Now, Onosi's daring is making revolutions. He's turned around, going back to the B cap from the southwest, but he's kind of slowing down. I think he's going to let him grab it and leave before he tries to get in there himself.
Sorry, I'm just running into an issue here trying to solve that, but
not a problem.
Oh God, look at A. 3 against 1.
Well, yes and no. The Shimakaze is close. He does have backup. Let's see, is he in radar range of Squishy's Des Moines yet? He's not. He's hanging about a kilometer.
Outside.
In fact, does he even know Squishy's there? He might not even know Squishy is there.
Nope.
They caught a glimpse of him?
That's
okay.
That's the reason why Watson Barrero turned away.
Okay.
Because he detected that Des Moines, said, "I want none of this."
I mean, even if you didn't spot Squishy, that the southern corner of that island in about G3 is a super popular place to put a radar cruiser. So you have to assume there's one there, whether he's been spotted at the start of a match, whether he's spotted or not.
Yep, I like that.
Squishy is going to be taking a Shimakaze torpedo here if he's not careful. He's going to swing his bow at... Nope, right out of range. Look at that. So that's 12-kilometer Shimakaze there for watching.
Yep. Bellarmine now just got chunked a little bit.
Yeah, he just took a big hit. I was just looking at that.
Had to have been from the Ohio, as he responds in kind.
Shimakaze on Shimakaze action here on the 1 line. They spot each other as Drewby smokes, trying to break contact there. He does bait Watchin into firing his guns. That's going to leave Watchin a little vulnerable to get return fire from Squishy.
Now there's the smoke, but as you can see, Philip has radar advantage for just a second or two. Drewby now going dark, so that radar has been kind of wasted, aside from that one salvo there.
He got some more damage out of it. It wasn't totally wasted, but yeah.
Correct.
Not as much as you might have liked, but at this level of play, you kind of have to expect that you're not going to get a full duration radar on a destroyer. They have to really screw up for that to happen.
And this is what you're going to have in this competitive. We talked about before, King of the Sea being the most competitive of events, and it's because you bring these top players that, generally speaking, know when they can afford to take some damage and when they cannot afford to take some damage.
Onosi's daring now onto the bottom end of B. That's going to allow KAG, they own C. If they can flip B, that'll allow them to start closing the gap. 5 minutes in, they're only about 40 points behind. Still a very tight game. Colon's Marceau has turned around. He left the cap, which was kind of expected. I'm also wondering if Balame's radar. And you know what? I think Balame already used his radar. That's why he's trying this play.
Balame used his radar when he took that big hit. He wanted to figure out what was spotting him if he could catch it, and I don't think he caught the daring. I think Onoshi was just a little bit outside of that radar range.
Yep. So at the moment, BLOF has pushed off all the caps. They're off of B, they're off of C. Both those belong to KAG. KAG is capping A right now. And I think even if, here comes the Marceau versus daring fight, kind of right here in the middle of the board, and Onoshi probably will just smoke and break contact. I doubt he'll even bother returning fire. Mostly it was about baiting the Marceau and back in the middle of the board, which he's done.
Yep, he's chosen not to smoke at all, which is very interesting because, frankly, the daring has Des Moines just took some torps. He's got a ton of smokes, and they're short, duration, so they'll be up again pretty soon.
Indeed. Looks like he's going to take one little shot for the reset, which he does get. Gets a little bit of a reset there.
Yep. So Kohaku took some looks like Holland torpedoes, so not too catastrophic, I suppose.
Only a minute has gone by since there was only one cap on the board for KAG, but since then they picked up B, they picked up A. They're losing B, but they've now taken the lead.
No. Look at Barrera at A. He's beached, sideways, spotted. He's got no smoke because he made Inky earlier. This is going to probably be the first kill for KAG.
BLOF Shimakaze with a critical error here. See if he can salvage his ship. Doesn't look good.
Nope.
Not going to happen. Critical error there cost BLOF their first ship, first blood here going to KAG. That's going to increase KAG's lead here out to over 200 points with about, we're only about 6.5 minutes into the game.
Radical Platypus doing a nice job of dodging those Shimakaze torps.
Yeah, wasn't that pretty?
I'm sure as soon as that Shimakaze was detected, I'm sure he knew they were coming for him.
I also we haven't spent a whole lot of time talking about the D flank, but I really like the way KAG is set up over here, right? You've got the Ragnar radar kind of backing up the Holland really doing the lion's share of the work in the cap. Shigure versus Jaybird here across the C cap. Now the C cap is contested. But, the Shikishima position, I mean, Wortham's taken a big chunk of damage, but he's still relevant and impactful here.
Yeah, Wortham?
Yeah, I mean, his guns are looking left. He's looking for a shot kind of possibly on the Ohio or the Moskva. He's actually, one of his turrets is disabled? Okay, he was off kilter there for a minute. Thought he might have lost it, but he didn't.
Now look at Onoshi Tosk coming in with the daring.
Yes. Look at this.
Very brazen play as Balame took some more hits.
But I love this, Zath, because the daring is one of the few destroyers that I feel like can play these little games with the Marceau and get away with it because of his heal, right? He can get in these, as long as he's willing to accept the occasional gunfight, take a little damage, get some cover, get back, pop a smoke, heal it up. He can play these little games with the Marceau. And they're putting KAG is putting a ton of pressure on BLOF right now.
True, but I think this is a bit of a misplay by Onoshi because as soon as he went into B cap, he popped the smoke, and then Balame's radar came in from the Stalingrad that kept him lit. And I think he made a big mistake by opening up there because don't forget there's that 6-second delay before everybody else on the team sees what you are detecting on your radar.
Right.
So what Onoshi did was he started just shooting his guns at the Marceau right away. That enabled Terminator secondaries to go off on him, and I think he might have got a primary shot on him as well. That allowed Kotori's Marceau to start shooting him too.
Yep.
I think that might have been a slight misplay there. He lost a lot of health for that board positioning.
Kotori's coming back, somehow spotting Druby's Shimakaze? How was that happening? He took a shot right at him. How can they see Druby?
Probably shot his guns.
Might be the Moskva radar from the
Moskva
radar from the one line. Yep, that's what it is.
Yep, he's radared.
Druby's a little pinned here. He's got the Moskva crawling up his stern.
Supreme ultralight braking as Philip just hits the S key 4 times.
Yep,
probably
Phillip
more than 4 times.
Dodges all of those torpedoes. Druby trying to salvage his ship here. Looks like he's going to manage it with about 8,000 health left.
Balame though, 5K.
Yep. Looks like KAG might finally claim their first kill. They've had solid map control the whole game, even though they're only up a single ship.
Balame detected. clearly the focused target for KAG.
Yeah, they know they can get him here. He's down to 5,000 HP. He's taking a ton of damage over the course of the game, and there it is. Single Holland Torp puts KAG up 2 ships here, and now BLOF just tons of pressure now, 500 points down as we approach the halfway mark of the game. They've really got to make a move here.
They've got no cap control whatsoever. They've got Cheers trying desperately to cap C-cap and hold it, or at least prevent the point gain, but Blix for Prime just hits his I win button. There it is.
Yeah, Shigure's been doing brilliant work over here most of the game, but he and Jaybird, the KAG position over here has been just very, very good, keeping them at least keeping the C-cap contested.
That's correct.
But if BLOF is going to win this game, it's not going to come on the back of caps. They need kills, and they're not getting them. They just lose another ship. They finally do bag Drewby's Shimakaze. Points they desperately need, but they need more. They need to start taking some of these KAG ships off the board, and I don't see it coming anytime soon.
I don't either. It's a trade. And the unfortunate thing is, at this point in the battle, a trade isn't good enough. And Scatman Magic?
Yeah.
I'm a Scatman. He's now the focus target in the Yamato. And I'm just thinking of that song as he's trying to dodge all of these incoming shells and no dice.
No, you don't. Look, you don't dodge shells in a Yamato, sir.
That's kind of the point I'm trying to make.
I know, right? Just like that, KAG, there we go, another kill. They're seconds from victory. All the caps, 4-ship lead. There it is. That's the game. Solid win from KAG there, guys. Pole to pole, basically. That's right, just leading the game. They took advantage of an early BLOF mistake to really capitalize at the A cap, and then are able to parlay that into an even, just kind of steamroll that into a bigger win. They look really good today, Zath.
Oh, they look fantastic. Yes, great job to KAG. I'm gonna quickly see. We're supposed to start at 40, so we have 7 minutes, so we're good.
Okay, yeah, we should be good.
Oof.
Yeah, we're fine. Relax, relax. We got this. We've got this.